after a lifetime in the markets. There's one truth I wish every investor learned sooner. You live in a wealthy country, yet somehow you still feel like you're falling behind. And there's a reason for that, a reason most people never see until it's too late. The one principle that defines everything. After decades of studying markets, guiding millions, and standing up to the most powerful people on Wall Street, I arrived at a single conclusion. Successful investing is an act of character, not intelligence, not luck, not timing the next crash. Character. But here's the part nobody wants to hear, because it means the problem isn't the economy, the problem is the mirror. And if you don't believe me, watch what happens next. Why you feel like you're not getting ahead. You're surrounded by abundance, technology, wealth, opportunity, and still your savings feel small. Your progress feels slow. Your future feels blurry. Why? Because the world is designed to turn you into a consumer, not a wealth builder. Every app, every ad, every headline, they're built to trigger emotion, not discipline. And emotion is the enemy of compounding. But there's a moment, a single shift that flips the entire game. The shift that turns you into a wealth builder. It happens the day you stop chasing outcomes and start mastering your behavior. Because here's the truth I learned watching millions of investors. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Most investors don't fail because markets crash. They fail because they crash. They panic. They chase hype. They follow noise. They abandon discipline. But when you build character, real, boring, steady character, you become unstoppable. And what happens next is the part nobody expects. Why ordinary people end up wealthier than geniuses. I've watched it happen over and over again. The ordinary teacher, the cautious factory worker, the quiet saver. They end up wealthier than the brilliant analyst or the charismatic stock picker. Why? Because markets reward behavior, not brilliance. Time, patience, simplicity, these beat intelligence almost every single time. What actually creates long-term wealth? It's not picking winners. It's not reading charts. It's not listening to predictions. It's not beating the market. I built an entire career proving this. Real wealth comes from three things. 1, low cost. 2, broad diversification. 3, unshakable discipline. That's it. Simple, boring, powerful. You win by avoiding mistakes, not by outsmarting the system. But there is one mistake that destroys everything. The mistake that destroys generations. The moment you start believing wealth is about luck, timing, or intelligence, you lose, because that belief removes responsibility, and responsibility is the foundation of wealth. Let me say this plainly. No one will save you. Not the government. Not Wall Street. Not the economy. The only force that decides your financial future is the one you build inside yourself. And if you want to know the part most people never realize, the mindset of a true wealth builder, a wealth builder isn't someone who knows everything. It's someone who can control themselves when everyone else is losing control. A wealth builder is calm when others panic, patient when others rush, consistent when others chase shortcuts. A wealth builder plays a different game. I don't react. I don't chase. I don't fear. I don't gamble. I endure. Because I know the markets don't reward excitement. They reward character. And now we reach the heart of it all. My final message to anyone who wants to grow wealth: I've spent a lifetime studying investors, watching them rise, watching them fall. And here's the truth. You don't need to become smarter. You need to become stronger. Your habits matter more than your paycheck. Your discipline matters more than your talent. Your behavior matters more than the economy. If you win the battle inside yourself, you win the battle for your future. Because wealth isn't built in the market, it's built in the mind. If this message spoke to you, then you already have what most investors never find: a character-driven mindset. Stay disciplined, stay patient, stay the course, and watch what compounding does for you.